So AD had his first game back since his injury. I don't know when his last game was played, uh, but it's been a while. Like it's been a long time. Maybe February, um, around there. And let me look up his stats right now. But he had his first game back. He had 4 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound, and you know, as bad as those stats are, he was on a minutes restriction, 17 minutes. So when you're on a minutes restriction, you're not out there to like have a great game or anything. I mean, you're just trying to get back into the rhythm. And I watched the game, most of it at least. Mavericks versus Lakers. Mavericks ended up winning, but before AD had came back, he was averaging 21, 8, and 3, and he was shooting 28% from three, which is like that's very low. He hasn't averaged lower than that since he hasn't averaged lower than that since 2015, 2014, 2015. And that's before he was, really had gotten his jump shot. Um, and free throw percentage is the lowest it's literally ever been. So before he got injured, anyways, he wasn't playing very good at all. Um, not at all, like, but he just wasn't himself. He wasn't AD, and he got back. And one thing you can almost always guarantee about AD is he's gonna have good defense. A lot of it didn't pop up in the box score, but when you were sitting there watching that game, his defense hasn't missed a step. But I mean, he adds that to the Lakers, and it makes them. When AD is healthy and LeBron's healthy, man, they're literally the best team in the NBA defensively. Since AD and Bron have been out, they've been second, behind the Philadelphia 76ers, I believe. But if they had them, I'm sure they'd be first. And yeah, then this was just a really low year for him, but he's back now. And one thing I can say is that he doesn't look 100%. Or it might have just been the fact that he don't want to get injured again, so he was taking it slow. But he was moving around the court really slow. He was kind of afraid to clash in the paint, which is understandable coming off an injury. He didn't. I don't think he took a single shot in the paint. Quite honestly, everything I saw, he had like 6, 7 shot attempts, and they were mid-range jumpers. I think one of them fell, maybe two. But he's gonna really have to find that jump shot if this is what he's gonna do. If he's just gonna take so many of these jump shots, you can't take all of these and miss. You really can't. And he's gonna have to convert at the free throw line because him and LeBron not converting at the free throw line in playoff basketball, that's not good for the Lakers. But that's all I really got to say about that. He came back and he's trying to find his rhythm, and him being back like when he is off this minutes restriction, it's definitely helped Dennis Schroeder because Dennis Schroeder's really been struggling to make plays and stuff. But with AD back, that should be easier on Dennis. Drummond and AD that first game, it was weird to watch. Like there was a few times where AD was wide open, and you could just tell like he wants to find this rhythm with his jump shot, so he wants to take as many open shots as possible. And Drummond is just down there doing post moves and stuff. But I don't think the Lakers are making the finals. I don't think they are. He's not going to be 100% by playoff time, and he's struggling really badly. And it isn't going to help that he's on a minutes restriction. So I think the Lakers are in trouble. But I don't want to see the Nets win, if I'm being honest with you. So if the Lakers were able to be good and make the finals, I wouldn't have a problem with that as long as they're going to handle the Nets. By the way, just like to say, this dude Tatum right now, he's carrying his team. Like everyone's out basically except for Marcus Smart. Every other good player is out except for Marcus Smart and Evan Fournier, and Fournier's not even playing good. And Tatum has 25 right now. But that's not all I really had to talk about. Please like the video, subscribe, or whatever, all that good stuff. And peace.